Hello, YouTube people. I just wanted to say hi. I'm coming back to YouTube. This time I've been away for quite a while, so have some explaining to do, I believe. For those who don't know, I run a little bicycle shop, so whenever the season comes, I put 100% of my time and energy into that bicycle shop, and I can't run YouTube channel at the same time because only thing on my mind is just bicycles when the season comes. And that's just how my mind works. I can only be captivated by one thing at a time, so it's either bicycle shop or YouTube. So it's been pretty strong and long season, so that's why I've been away for quite a while. And uh, a little bit about my bicycle shop and bicycles. It's my passion. I love bicycles. I'm not a cyclist. I'm more of a mechanic. If I have some kind of a nice bicycle, I usually spend more time in a garage playing with that bicycle, upgrading parts and things rather than actually riding that bicycle. That kind of a cyclist I am. And about my little bicycle shop is that, well, what can I tell you? I've been running this shop for over 14 years now. I've been not like a shop, I've been selling bicycles for over 14 years now. And officially, the name of my bike shop is 10 years old right now. So my bicycle shop is 10 years old officially now. And I work with multiple suppliers, and usually I work alone. I just source out new bicycles, where to get them from, where to get the best deal, what models are going the best. I make pictures, I build those bicycles to the point where my client can actually sit on the bicycle and ride home without worries. I give warranties as well, I fix them afterwards if something breaks. And what else I do? Photo shoots, I run advertisements. Well, I don't call it a business. It's too small of a thing to be called a business. It's just simple self-employment, no big money, just enough to get by through the winter. That's all. The biggest reason why I'm doing this, why I'm selling bicycles and running this bicycle shop, even though there aren't much money into that, is it's because of passion. I really like bicycles, and I really love running this bike shop, because the way I see things is like it feels like I'm selling happiness. That's what they do. Because when in the place where I live, bicycles aren't really seen as some kind of a transportation that gets you from A to B. It's more seen like some kind of equipment that is supposed to make you happy. That's it. A person buys bicycle like a toy, that kind of term. So whenever a client comes, he already has made his mind that he is buying a toy for himself, so he is already happy. And every day I meet people like that who are coming already excited, all happy and smiling, and I get to deal with people like that every day, multiple times a day. And inevitably I get to share part of that excitement, of that happiness, that he's buying a new toy for himself or for his children. It's just amazing. I absolutely love it. So every aspect of it, that's the main reason why I keep doing this year after year, season after season. I just love it. So that's one thing. I'm that kind of person who, I'm not chasing money, to be honest. There is no money in this. What I am chasing is a peace of mind. It's a peaceful life. That's what I love about it. I love to have a peaceful life. I don't need much money. I have a simple car. I have a nice little bicycle that I ride sometimes. A few toys to play around, and I have healthcare, my basic needs covered, and that's it. I'm good. I don't need fancy cars, I don't need fancy watches. I'm happy with just my little cash. Just it's a peaceful life. That's all I want. So the same philosophy goes with this YouTube channel. I'm not gonna make money out of this YouTube channel. It's just something that captivates my mind through the cold season, because I have to do something. I can't just end bicycle season and that's it. Like I would go insane. I would definitely get insane. I would go crazy. So I have to do something to put my mind somewhere, to have some kind of a goal, some kind of a grind or something. I don't know. And on top of that, I love watches. I like watches, and I love running this YouTube show, this YouTube thing. And that's, after the bicycle season ended, well, it hasn't ended yet completely. It's slowing down right now quite a bit. And right now I have free time where I can start thinking, oh man, what I gonna do this time over the cold season. I was thinking, and the only real thing that I can come up that actually makes me happy is just come back to YouTube. So that's what I did. So I finally made a peace with myself that, okay, I'm coming back to YouTube. And what I did over a few days, basically almost in one day, I bought 14 watches. Like, that's it. I made my mind, okay, I'm coming back to YouTube. That's it. Next day, I bought 14 watches. And I also answered emails to those who offered me sponsored watches. So I also am waiting for 4 sponsored watches to arrive. So in total, I'm waiting for the arrival of 18 watches right now. So one thing I would like to mention, that sponsor watches, when a sponsor watch comes, I feel a responsibility to get it done. It's when I get a sponsor watch, that's the only thing on my mind that I want to get done. So I hope you understand. But first few videos are probably gonna be about sponsor watches, because I got everything at the same time. I'm still waiting for the arrival, and usually sponsor watches come a lot faster because they travel through some kind of premium delivery companies, and they get a lot faster than usual things that I buy. So the first things we're gonna see are sponsor watches. So sorry about that. I know many people don't like watching sponsor videos, but I just want to tell you that, I just have to get it done. I have to get it done. Sponsor watches are important for me. Not only they make me happy that, I've been away for how long? Half a year probably now. And the main reasons why I decided to come back, that I look at the numbers, and the channel is not dying. This little project is not dying. It still keeps on going without me. So it's very nice to have this kind of sustainability, that I can step away a little bit, and I still get offers to review a sponsor watch. People are still watching. I still get views. I still get comments, and it's just so nice. It's so nice. And another thing about sustainability, I'm not a rich person. I'm not a rich person. I'm just getting by and living peaceful life. So I do count my money. So running this YouTube channel, it's nice that I finally got to the point where it's a break even. I can finally start buying watches with ease of mind that it's gonna pay off, and it's all just thanks to you. Speaking about where the money comes from, if we speak about money, Amazon affiliate sales, forget it. It's not worth it to mention. That's nothing. That's absolutely nothing. YouTube ad revenue, not not worth mentioning either. It's almost nothing. It's not much at all. Doesn't pay off. What does work, however, are AliExpress affiliate sales, because you guys seem to like AliExpress watches and you buy a lot of them. I see affiliate sales going on and going on. And even though I've been away for half a year, you still kept using my affiliate links. And I'm just so thankful that you are using those stupid affiliate links. It means a lot. It actually matters. So I just wanted to mention you that because you kept using those stupid affiliate links and kept earning me small commissions, small commissions after small commissions. It adds up over time. That's why I bought not just a few watches, but 14 watches, and I haven't bought the cheapest watches, but I bought San Martins, 5 San Martins, 5 Adidas Dive watches. That some of them are new releases. I mean, it really helps to ease my mind. I took affiliate earnings. I also added a little bit of my own money, and I bought a bunch of watches with a little bit more ease of mind that, oh, it's gonna be fine, it's gonna be fine. And it's all just thanks to you. So I really wanted to say that I really appreciate that you use those affiliate links. It's like it enables me to actually buy a little bit better watches this time. So that's why we're gonna see some San Martins that are not sponsored. They are not sponsored. We're gonna see how good they really are. Because my reviews, I mostly focus on negatives. I really wanna find out flaws, what potential deal breakers there are, because that's, in my opinion, that the whole point of a review is to do this kind of a public service where I try to find something bad about something, and tell you. So some people get angry at me, get mad at me that, oh, if you don't like this watch, why you buy this watch, and etc, etc. Listen, the whole point of a review is to finding something that would be a deal breaker, because the reason why you're watching a review of a specific watch is because you already like the looks. You already know how it looks like from the pictures. You already like the looks. You can read specifications. You like specifications. You like the price, and you decide to watch a review to find out more about that watch. And more is when somebody actually touches the watch, feels how it feels like, and tells you, well, this edge is a little bit sharp, bracelet is probably a little bit sharp, clasp, it flips the date maybe 15 minutes away from the midnight, all those kind of things that no one is gonna tell you in sponsored videos, and you ain't gonna find such things in specifications either. So it's like that's the whole point of review, in my opinion, to tell things that are actually bad. So that's why my reviews usually seem to be negative, but that's the whole point. And I'm not gonna change that. In sponsored videos, I don't mention negative things, because, come on, let's be honest, somebody sends a watch, they expect to get an advertisement, really. And those people who do honest reviews on sponsored watches, come on, most of them usually just mention tiny, minor things that don't really matter at all. So why bother? Just be full positive, that's it. So instead of doing reviews on sponsor watches, I do showcase videos, which showcase will actually means advertisement. The difference from a review is that, a review has two parts: positive things that I like about the watch and etc., and negative things. So comes from yin and yang, good and bad. So that's a full review. But once I cut negatives out of the video, we are only left with positives. That's it. That's no longer a review. That's just a showcase. And that's what I do with sponsor videos, and I'm completely open about that. And I'm not gonna change that, because it's just, that kind of a business. Everybody does that, and who doesn't do that, they just pretend that they do honest review. Because sometimes, come on, I have the same watch in my hand, and I'm watching review of somebody doing a sponsored review on that watch that they are pretending to be honest, and I at the same time look at the watch and feel, oh, this edge is sharp, bracelet is as sharp as a razor, and it flips the date maybe 15 minutes from the midnight, the bezel is all wobbly, and the person in the review, in a honest review, tells you that, oh, he doesn't really like hands, the shape of hands, and that's it. That's the only negative. I mean, come on, cut it off. Just just make a showcase video instead of review then. So anyway, I wish I could avoid and just not take sponsored videos sponsored watches at all, and do all videos just of watches that I buy myself, just full proper reviews. But I need sustainability. Sustainability is very nice. When somebody sends you a sponsor watch, you can do this showcase and sell it afterwards. So that watch can actually cover some other watches that I buy for review. we all grown-ups, we all understand that. So of course I'm not, and one funny thing is, when I run this bicycle shop, I care about advertisements. I mean, I do everything myself, even setting up Google Ads and everything, especially advertisements, I take very, very seriously, because that's the biggest business expense. I take it very seriously, and every advertisement of my bike shop is very specifically optimized, and I only advertise in ways where I can actually see what I get in return in actual numbers. Okay, so that's why I like something like Google advertisements, okay, because I can optimize everything to a single tiniest piece, and that's what I exactly do. Well, that's big part of my work, as I see it, optimizing the expenses that I spend money on advertisements. So whenever somebody decides to send me a watch as a sponsored to a channel that doesn't even have a 10,000 subscribers, I always like, man, come on, really? You wanna send me a watch? Okay, of course I'm gonna say yes, yeah, bring it on. I mean, looking from the numbers perspective, somebody even sends me more expensive watch, for example. I'm like, are you crazy? Seriously? I mean, I never tell that. Sometimes I mention that, come on, my channel is really small, I'm not gonna get a lot of reviews. Do you really wanna send me a watch? It's up to you. Yeah, of course I'm gonna say yes, yeah, give me a watch. How could I say no? It's just, from a business side of things, when I look at the numbers, it's like, come on, my review on this tiny channel is gonna get like 1,000 views, and you're sending me this watch? Okay. It's just, it looks a little bit crazy sometimes, but it is what it is, and of course I'm gonna say yes. But sometimes I do say no, because I sometimes get offers to review watches. Like there are ultra cheap watches on AliExpress that usually cost like 10-20 euros. So somebody just buys bulk and orders custom logo and starts an e-shop where they run this custom fancy brand, and instead of asking 10-20 euros, they ask now 100-200 euros. So I get lots of offers to review such watches, and no, I say no. I don't wanna take a watch for a review that I wouldn't have nothing nice to say about, and I just don't see value in that. So I just cannot do that, so I say no. Also, I remember I had very funny offer. Watch, Subhomage, nothing unique about that, but Indexes, a tiny laboratory grown diamonds. Oh, that's interesting. But the dial had a picture of Jesus. Subhomage with diamonds instead of Indexes, and the picture on the dial is Jesus. So the price was good, materials were good, everything is fine, but I don't know, I just politely declined. I just don't want to get into that. So that's funny thing that I remember. So anyway, I'm just, most of you have already clicked away or fell asleep. Anyway, so I just wanted to say that I'm super happy that I made this decision to come back to YouTube. Finally, I have now peace of mind to live my peaceful life, to come back to YouTube to do something that's not really money orientated, but it's orientated just to have a peaceful mind, something to do with yourself there, so that I wouldn't be going crazy through the cold season when my bicycle shop is closed. So yeah, we'll see you soon, and we'll see you often. Bye.